Cześć ludziska, zapraszam na 15 odcinek z Ryzen 3 Titan Lord. Jesteśmy na Taranis, idziemy z Bakerem do frakcji strażników magów. Aczkolwiek nie będziemy się do nich przyłączać, to na pewno. Natomiast chciałbym odszukać, być może tutaj w tej chatce znajdziemy, albo w tej NPC-a, który nauczy nas tutaj obdzierania skór z potworów, czy tam wyrwania zębów, skórowania i tak dalej, bo będziemy mogli tutaj sobie później te rzeczy sprzedać, a to się nam przyda.
Luckily, we have the gnomes, hard-working little diggers.
A kasa jest tutaj mega potrzebna do ulepszania naszej postaci. Do kupowania umiejętności.
These insects are everywhere.
Musiałem troszkę się wycofać, bo ciało by mi spadło.
The battle is right. Now you can see Taranis, a unique island situated between two climate zones.
Oh yeah.
Come on, it's not far now.
Dobra, spoko.
And I almost forgot. When you're with the mages, make sure you have a look at the reactor. It's really a sight to behold. Just follow me.
Czekajcie, bo nie rozjeżdżałem się, ale widoczki są tutaj piękne.
Stay right behind me. Follow me. Just follow me.
A, tu jesteśmy na miejscu już. Frakcja strażników magów. Część tutaj misji wykonamy dla nich, ale nie będziemy się na pewno przyłączać.
All right.
Zdaje się, że tutaj w tej twierdzy możemy zdobyć kilka ważnych, fajnych sekretów. O, patrz jakie tam fajne, mamy bagna i las.
Here we are. Welcome to the camp. Have a look around. I just have to check something. I'll see you later.
All right.
Pah! Let's get out of here as soon as possible.
Teach me something.
What would you like to know?
No to ten gość jest przecież, moment, wróć.
What is it? I'm working.
What brings you here?
I make sure everyone is where they should be.
So you're the boss here, are you?
Not exactly. The bosses are the mages in the big house. But I'm responsible for everything else. I'm the one who keeps things ticking over here.
All right. And now tell me, who is really in charge here?
You mean General Magnus, I suppose. Most of the time he's over in the square outside the Great Hall of the Mages.
Good. Carry on.
Yes, I still have lots to do. I'm gonna keep my...
I've got everything under control down there, but I heard it's total chaos up here.
Did you just come up here to get on my tits?
That depends. Have you got my rum?
Of course. It's all there.
Lovely. Then I'll be on my way.
You'll mess up the whole floor.
It's just a bit of dirt.
For you, it's just a bit of dirt, but for me, it's another whole hour of scrubbing. I've already told Talbot 1,000,000 times. I don't care how the other houses here look. When someone comes into my house, their shoes stay outside.
Why do you have such a problem with dirt?
Why? Because of the vermin, of course. Well, we already have rats in our house. There's a constant scratching and rasping sound behind the house. The noise is driving me crazy. And Talbot, that damn slacker, said it was normal.
I could take a look if you like.
I'd be extremely grateful if you could find out what it is. I'll see if I can find a little reward for you.
Paula słyszy hałasy.
What's Talbot up to?
He's a waster, that's all. He just hangs around outside all day, instead of helping me in the house. Men, always the same problem.
Czekajcie, bo
You
tu jakieś...
call them to dinner and they don't come.
Głośny pancernik. Dobra, zadanie wykonane. O kurde, fajnie tu. Będzie co tutaj robić.
The laundry isn't done yet. Come again later.
Laundry? What laundry?
The Guardian's laundry. Someone has to do it.
And I suppose that someone is you.
For some reason, I imagine my life as a cadet to be very different. As a Guardian, you'll be throwing fireballs all the time, they said. But the only fire I get to see is the one under the cooking pot.
Tell me more about the Guardians.
We are the long arm of the mages, so to speak. All new recruits begin their service as a simple cadet. The boys, who have served for a while, will be appointed as Guardians. And only Magnus, our general, outranks them.
I understand. Ever considered running away?
Nope, I'd never consider it. Eventually, someone will come and take over my post. But for now, it would be helpful enough if someone could sweep the warehouse for me. Hey, you're still new. Don't you want to take on the job?
No. I never saw myself ending up as a cleaning lady. Sure, I'll sweep the warehouse. Fuck that.
Co to się dzieje?
Alright, listen. How about I find someone to sweep the warehouse for you?
That works too. But take this broom with you. Can't do the job without the proper tools.
Where should I find your replacement for the warehouse?
That won't be easy at all. Surely none of the Guardians would want to do it. And asking the mages would cost you your head. It would probably be easiest to find somebody who has recently lost his job. Keep your eyes open.
So, you're the whipping boy around here.
Yes. I mean, no. Well, for now, but later,
Yeah, big plans, I get it.
if I didn't have my dreams, what would I have left?
Laundry?
Ah, thanks.
Dobra, Paulo, pogadamy.
I've found what was causing the noise.
Really? Yes. It's all quiet now. What was it?
An armadillo living behind the house.
I knew it was a vermin problem. I'm going to give Talbot a piece of my mind. Take this as a reward.
O, zawsze coś.
That's unbelievable.
Bierzemy trochę ryby. Generalnie przydałoby się nam, kurde, nauczyć tych zdolności.
I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled.
Proszę, kufer bez zamknięcia. Dobra. Pójdźmy może tutaj na razie. Kolejny kufer.
Ah, a new face in the camp. Are you the replacement for Geralt?
Yeah, that's me.
Listen, kid. I can sense you're lying. I'd advise you not to get on the bad side of us Guardians. Does that mean I have to continue dealing with this waster?
What kind of a problem have you got with Geralt?
Where do I start? He can't even do the simplest tasks. We've got rules here, and if they aren't observed, we'll have big problems.
There were times when people tried to live without rules. Those were happy times.
What rules are you talking about?
Well, prick up your ears, okay? 1. The word of the mages is law. 2. Crystal mining is top priority. And 3. One must not flake out at one's post.
All right, understood.
Ah, really? What's the first rule?
Kurde.
The word of the mages is law.
Correct. Nothing gets done without a strong chain of command. Only those who obey the rules of the camp will achieve something.
Do you need help?
Yes. I've been waiting too long for a bag of crystals to be delivered from the camp's mine.
Kopalnia, kopalnia.
I'm not counting on Geralt bringing them anymore, which is why you are going to get them. I'll make it worth your while.
I'll bring you your pouch of crystals.
Excellent. 4 filled pouches should suffice. Never forget, mining crystals has top priority.
Yeah.
Dobra, obozowa kopalnia, idziemy tutaj wykonać to zadanie. Sprzątacz. To później. Skarb w lasach. Gorzała celności. Ej, co to kurde? Aha, to jest dobra. Kaladoru, Killa i szczęśliwy skarb pirata. A, to żebym tego nie odkrył. Aha, tak, bo żeśmy zdobyli dopiero info o tym skarbie. Dobra, wszystko jasne. Obozowa kopalnia. Aha, to jest tutaj zadanie, z tej frakcji, dobra. Idziemy do kopalni. Robię kopalnię. O, ławka, to ławka nie. Czekajcie, którędy przyszedłem, bo jeszcze mi się zakręcił. Chyba pierwsza sakwa jest. Kopmy, zbieramy. Wszystko się przyda, sprzedamy. Graty. Będzie za co ulepszać bohatera. Ej, co to za wyjście? Jest jakieś alternatywne. Aha, no. O kurde. Czekajcie. Weszliśmy od tylca. 60/60, dobra, otwórzmy tę skrzynię. Ej, te zamki są skomplikowane, ja pierdziu. Sprzątacz, o kurde, niezły sprzęt. Tu kolejne drzwi mamy. Niezły łup. Co jeszcze zbadajmy tutaj ten dół. Zaraz wracamy do kopalni. Ajajaj.
Get lost. Get out of here.
Chyba on chyba odwróci, nie? Drzwi nie zamknie nam. No właśnie, dobra. To był błąd, że tutaj zaskakiwałem, ale... O proszę, kolejna chyba mała zagadka. Tam coś jest. Przydałaby się małpa. Kurde, że ja małpy nie mam.
Get lost.
Jak będziemy mieli małpę, to tutaj później
Get out of here.
przyjdziemy. Szukajmy teraz tych sakiewek. O, kolejne kryształki do kolekcji. Nini. Dobra, jeszcze jedna porcja. Nini. Nie wiem, czy słyszeliście o tym, że ma wyjść taka gra jak Gothic, gdzie Korynis.
Wake up!
What? Me is gaga. Duckle tired.
You cheeky runt.
No more blah blah. Me better go.
I być może ten dzieje Korynis nagramy, bo gra wygląda całkiem zacnie.
I have never met a gnome as lazy as you.
What? Me want basher?
But the little one is no match for you. Let's knock him for 6.
No. Not for the moment, anyway.
Me no dango for duckle. Basher.
I have never...
What? But the little one is no match for you. Let's knock him for 6.
Basher? Sure thing.
Attacker!
That's it.
Musiałem sobie duszy, cholera. Doręczenie maluszka. A, przynajmniej zrobiłem trochę punktów chwały.
No more clobber, poor duckle. Do what me wants.
Show me what you've got in your pockets.
Duckle not find much in caver. Other gnu working. Duckle sleep.
Lazy and poor. Great.
Dobra, nie będziemy innych tłuc, bo ja chcę tutaj zdobyć 90 punktów chwały. No to jeszcze jeden z jakiś dupek.
Nini!
Aha, to żeśmy przyszli stąd, dobra. Tu na dole nie ma nic? Oho, jest przepaść. Dobra, wróćmy do tego, jak mu tam było na imię.
Here. That should be the last of the pouches of crystals.
You're really quick. Not bad. Here's your payment. That concludes the shipment. General Magnus will be happy. And now I can get a few tankards in the tavern. I mean, now I can sleep easy at night.
Dobra, wiecie co, nie wiem jak z tą małpą. Bo mam interesowanie małp. Umiejętność, ale nie wiem w jaki sposób możemy użyć tej małpy. Tworzenie mikstur to nie. Kurde, skąd ja taką małpę wezmę?
Our goods will be safe from thieves.
Tu kto jest?
Get out!
Nie chcę do mnie
Don't stir
rozmawiać.
up any more shit.
O, widzicie, tu można by małpkę wprowadzić. I skraśnił wszystko, ale... Muszę obczaić, jak to się robi. Muszę jakąś mapkę chyba kupić.
Hey, you. I know who you are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're that person who weighed anchor here not too long ago. I also know what you want.
And what do I want?
Our crystals, of course. And if you want to learn magic, you're gonna need them. But you're gonna have to earn them.
How do I earn crystals?
Well, I'd say that you need a strong arm.
Let me guess. I need a fucking pickaxe.
Exactly. But if you're willing to take the risk, I can offer you a bet.
Go on.
How about a round of arm wrestling against me? If you win, I'll give you some crystals.
Tell me about arm wrestling.
Wchodzę w to, wchodzę w to.
You sail the seas in the company of pirates.
Yeah, enough said. I'll find someone who'll tell me.
If you want to challenge me, find me in a tavern at around midday.
Right. What do you need as my stake?
Forget it. Defeating you will be good enough.
Right.
You know what? You buy a round of grog for the lads if you lose.
What'll it cost me?
300 gold and you're in. Just so you know, there'll be no more crystals if you lose. So only challenge me at the tavern if you've got what it takes.
Kujący miecz, magiczny kryształ, złoto.
What do you sell?
Dobra, zobaczmy. Złotousty twardy kuloodporny. O, fajne spodnie. Zastraszenie plus 5.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a fighter. I've never done anything else. First for the Inquisition, and now for the mages. I guard the camp alongside Frink, Magnus and the others. So if you violate the rules, I'll probably be the one who beats you up.
What are the rules of the camp?
Talk to Frink. He will teach you them.
You understand your craft.
Well, you know, eventually you will meet someone who's better than you.
But if you train me, that won't happen soon.
Well, why not? Close combat is my strong point. Let's see if I can still teach you something.
How about melee combat?
What do you want to know?
Broń kująca, miecze, broń sieczna. Weźmy to miecze plus 1.
Tell me about your swordsmanship.
The most important thing is the grip. Make sure you always have a firm hold of your sword. The worst thing that can happen is for someone to knock the sword out of your hand. Apart from that, evade and strike. Evade and strike. It's easier than it looks.
Dobra, broń sieczna.
What do you know about fighting with slashing weapons?
You should keep in mind that slashing weapons are not meant for slicing up your target. The trick is to strike them with such force that you shatter their bones. This works even if your enemy is wearing armor.
Dobra, tę resztę nie będziemy kupować. To tyle. Ktoś tu jeszcze chodził, zdaje się. Jakiś jeden łepek, o. Pogadajmy z tymi gnomami teraz.
Poor creatures, working as slaves to the mages.
They look happy to me.
Just because they're too stupid to notice doesn't make it all right.
Kradniemy gnomów. Dobra, dobra. sumie to chyba nawet nie muszę się czaić.
Hi ato, ato! Hey, you, Taki!
Wiem, że to mało warte jest, ale wiecie. Liczy się każdy grosz. Żeby kupić umiejętność. Zaraz będziemy z nimi gadać, tylko tak, tutaj jeszcze coś chyba na górze jest. Ładne domki mają. Ale cóż. Dobra, gadamy.
Hey there, short ass.
Palupo di paga nupsi.
Yeah, well, whatever.
No? You don't understand nothing? Good. That's because me no monolith stone. All gone. Kasi no longer have stone. You don't be bashing Kumpo Gunu.
It's all right, I understand. You no longer have the stones, I get it.
Yip yip.
Monolith stones. I should tell the mage responsible about this little chap here.
No more blah blah.
Ah, new homie in the camp. Abbas knows them all. Abbas remembers when only fields and trees were here.
Typical mages. Cut everything down to build their damned outlandishments.
Do you know any stories about Tyrannus?
Yep, homie. We gnomes here before mages. When mages arrived, they offered deal. They give us gold, and we work for them. If homie has gold, Abbas can sell dinghy, or tell stories.
What do you actually do here?
Abbas is elder of the gnomes, watches over them, and gathers shiny stones for mages. Sadly, Abbas lost Lami. He was hardest working gnome of all.
Then I'll keep an eye out for Lami.
Famo, homie. Looky, looky.
Tell me something. Tell me about you gnomes.
We collect dinghy on every island, always looking for the most pretty dinghy there is, the Orikulki.
Why?
At the end of his life, every GNU needs his Orikulki to leave this world with honor. That is our destiny. Yes.
Who's in charge here?
Magnus is important, homie. Tells everyone what to do. Zacharias is biggest mage, but he's always busy. Easier to talk to other mages. If you want to learn, go to Stanley, Gordon, and Hardwick. Oh, and Roderick makes delicious soup.
What's so special about the crystals?
Yep, homie. Mages want shiny stones from Kava, from the mines. GNU help. There are many Kavas here on the island of crystals. And because we many GNU, we bring many shiny stones. The homies need many to build big stone circle under bridge.
What do you sell?
Cookie looky.
Dobra, gadka szmatka. Nic ciekawego.
Zakia likes gold. Homie has gold?
Yeah. Here, take 5 gold.
Zakia wants more gold. Homie go and get more gold.
Go earn your own gold.
No! If homies give gold, Zakia happy. You give Zakia gold, and Zakia tell you something.
Do the Guardians even trust you gnomes?
Guardians only trust Magic Man. But eyes of Guardians overlook GNU, so they not see when we do business.
Right. How many gnomes live on Tyrannus? 5?
Does Zakir get more gold if he says higher number?
No, Zakir gets nothing because he can't count. Give me my gold back.
Well, okay.
Dajmy to.
All I got back from you is 4 gold. 1 is still missing.
But 4 is much more than 5, and half of 8 is...
Forget it. Keep the coin.
Dobra.
Take your damn shoes off.
I'm gonna keep my eye...
Mind that you take...
Yeah.
Wszystkie opcje dialogowe
Do you know what I
wyczerpali.
just did? I paid...
Idźmy zatem dalej do tego obozu.
It's going to happen soon.
Ah, shit.
Psst. Hey, you! Come here. What's going on?
Not so loud. Otherwise I'll be in trouble with the Guardians again.
You're not one of the Guardians.
I never trusted magic. I'm a fisherman. I was a fisherman before the mages began their experiments on this island.
Ah, a fisherman. And what are you fishing for up here in the camp?
Nothing. Stop making fun of me.
Why do we have to whisper anyway?
The Guardians don't want anyone to ask for help.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Because my story just drives people crazy. At least, that's what Hardwick said.
What's your problem?
You want the short version or the long one?
The short one will do.
Okay. Until recently, my friends Tokel and Lena lived with me in the fisherman's hut. But one day, a thick fog rolled in. Really thick. Really thick.
Just get to the point.
Gosh, you're in a hurry. All right. I fled, and don't know what happened to them. Now I'm looking for someone to try and find them.
I'll take care of your friends.
Thank you. Finally. Someone's doing something for me. I think you should start your search at the fisherman's hut. But make no mistake, those beasts are nothing to be trifled with.
Is there anything else I need to know about your friends?
Well, maybe you should go and have a look around on the small island in the lake. Maybe Tokel fled to that place. But that's just speculation. Nothing more.
Vetranio is looking for someone to sweep the storehouse for him.
You better get a move on then.
I was actually thinking you might do it.
Listen, I was born a fisherman, and I'll die a fisherman. That's as sure as my next catch. But my mate Tokel might be interested. If he's still alive, that is.
O kurde,
Why won't
musimy się
anyone listen?
odnaleźć.
Hey, I'm a Gila. If you need something special or want to get rid of a few crystals, I'm your man.
Got any good tips?
Sure, if you're looking for weapons, talk to Gordon and Stanley. You can earn gold in arm wrestling matches or by throwing knives. Oh, and if you get the opportunity, run an errand for the mages. The rewards are worth it. You can also earn the odd coin drinking. I usually drink from late at night until dawn.
What's knife throwing like?
It's only for guys with a steady hand. You have to get the right moment to throw the knife. And if you need an opponent, ask around near the target. If you see someone training there, you can challenge them.
How is your arm wrestling?
Go talk to Roderick. Introducing it was his idea. He can tell you the rules. But be careful if you wrestle with him. He's got a battering ram instead of an arm.
Do you trade information as well?
A little bird twittered an interesting tidbit to me recently. Apparently, the mages have got themselves a nice pile of crystals. I bet a smart guy like you would have use for some of them.
As for the mage's crystals,
Not so fast, my friend. Information has a price, and I want gold.
what do you get out of it once I get the crystals?
Not much, other than the few gold coins I ask in payment for some information. It's more of a personal matter. I got caught stealing something from them once. The reprimand stung, and it still does today. I would feel a certain gratification if you stole from them.
I'll look into the matter with the crystals.
Good idea. It's time someone took stock there. And I think their records will soon show stocks are low, eh?
Which mages?
Well, I heard that Nurgle, the alchemist, keeps his valuables in a chest. And Lumbrock has a guard posted outside his room around the clock. He might as well have shouted from the rooftops that he's got something worth stealing. Master Faruko is the last one. Picking his chest will be quite a feat.
As for the mage's crystals, how do I get at the mage's
You shouldn't have any difficulties with Nurgle. He's so scatterbrained he doesn't even lock it. It may take some sweet talking to get to Lumbrock's chest, though. The guard is pretty on the ball. But if you get a job from Lumbrock, you'd be able to enter his room, so good luck. As for Faruko, let me think. I heard he possesses a key. Talk to him and feel him out.
Anything you can teach me?
If your offer's fair.
Pistolety, sztylety, kasiarz. Dobra, tego na razie nie będę się uczyć.
Everything.
Muszkiety, złotousty, wizja astralna. Eliksir złodzieja, to sobie wezmę. Chociaż patrz ile kasy mam. Ja cię pierdziu. Pozłocona kula 1700. O kurde. Ja cię pierdziu. Ekstra. Ale to tak czy inaczej będziemy musieli w końcu kupić to.
Because the shadow creatures you.
Tych zadań żeśmy tu troszkę aktywowali. O, jest tu jakiś gnom.
They'll come. And they're going to...
Get their asses kicked, I bet.
O, to musimy tam na dół
Listen,
zejść.
always pay attention to the person next to you. You have to...
Tyrannus...
Ah, shit, not again.
Why won't anyone listen to me?
Kurde, dużo tych NPC tutaj, dużo gadania. Dużo tych zadań, tego wszystkiego, naprawdę jest co robić.
They'll come. And they're going to...
Get their asses...
Typical. The noble mages conceal their only
Here, lad, fry yourself a piece of meat. You look famished.
Thanks.
So, what can I do for you? Would you like to replenish your supplies? Or maybe test your strength?
So, you provide supplies to the people here?
That's right. But it isn't always easy to fill all the hungry mouths. The work in the mines means the men are constantly hungry. Luckily, the gnomes don't eat very much. And when they're hungry, the garbage is also fine for them.
You give the gnomes rubbish to eat?
Of course. And I don't feel guilty about it either. They're not like those fancy mages. They don't give a toss if their sausage was lying in the dirt for a bit. The important thing is, it's nice and greasy and puts meat on their bones. Besides, I have to make do with what Rummold gives us.
Tell me about arm wrestling. I heard that you were the one who knew something about it.
Then you heard right. The rules are simple. Place your arm on the table and push. No bracing. And keep trying to twist the opponent's hand to the inside. That's how you'll get his hand on the table.
Wiecie, że możemy tutaj zdobyć osiągnięcia, tylko wszystkie te tutaj takie mini gierki musimy chyba 10 razy wygrać.
Who can I take on at arm wrestling?
I always arm wrestle straight after leaving work. It's a welcome change from the daily grind. Otherwise Hardwick and Downs turn up every now and then. When you see someone training at the table, chat to him, and he'll be happy to do a round with you.
Let's have an arm wrestling match.
All right. Let's train a few rounds. But I prefer to wrestle for gold. So let's not waste too much time training. Let's go.
Dobra, jak tu wygląda ta gra? Aby pokonać przeciwnika, wykonaj podaną sekwencję w odpowiednim momencie. Coś tu nie działa. A, trzeba klikać, dobra. A nie trzymać.
Well done.
No i co wygrałem?
Want an arm wrestling match?
All right. Training's over, seeing as you're so sure of yourself. From now on, it's all or nothing.
Dobra, dawaj. Ile zrobiłem? 600?
Well done. And because nobody has beaten me yet, you've earned the gold. You'll have to look for another opponent in future. There's nothing left to gain by winning against me.
O, proszę.
Can you
If you have...
Łyczek dla kurażu pijak. Dobra. Przepis na grog. Tego chyba nie mamy. Zobaczmy te schematy, które mamy już. Magia, Gdzie to będzie? O, jest. Przepis na grog. Tani bimber na rum. Dobra.
Well, I never.
You cheeky sod. What is it? Is there a problem?
No. Why should there be a problem?
Because everyone who talks to me comes with a sack full of problems, and I solve problems. Those who control magic have nothing to fear.
You seem confident.
You bet. Just look what the mages have done here on Tyrannus. We don't care if the gods have abandoned the world. We don't need them anymore. The more crystals our minds produce, the greater our power.
Tell me something about the crystals and the mines.
I've no idea why the crystals are so powerful, but I do know they burn a nice hole in our enemies. And that's precisely why it's so important to mine them.
Right. How many crystals have you got with you?
Me? Oh, it's not worth mentioning. A handful, and that's it. This stuff is needed elsewhere more urgently.
Then you certainly won't mind handing over a few.
But not all of them. Here.
What else do you do, apart from making speeches?
Ha! Impressed, aren't you? Well, I'm waiting for the next order from Magnus. As long as he issues them, I'll be ready in advance. He who is well prepared will succeed in this camp, and that will be me.
How about a round of knife throwing?
Sure thing, but I don't compete against any buffoon. I'll enter into a knife duel with you just as soon as you bring the necessary gold. But remember, I don't have time for these games when I'm not by the wheel.
rules out of your ass. Just tell me if you can hold your drink.
Of course. That's why I'm here. But I won't compete with you until you enter a proper stake.
Let's raise our tankards.
You look determined, but you're not gonna get me. You'd better not fall off your chair.
Dobra, to już żeśmy
Let's
grali.
go.
Kurde, pieczone.
I'm the best.
Przegrałem? Jak to możliwe?
So, how's your head? Maybe you should stick to milk. You'd...
Jak to możliwe, że przegrałem?
Let's go.
Nie, pierdziu.
Well done.
No, teraz wygrałem, dobra. Dawaj 400.
I'm amazed you're still standing. Impressive. I didn't think you could drink me under the table. But you've won and I lost. That's the way it is. Find another rival. You can't... He who disrespects...
No tak, kurde, jestem na 0. Aj, szkoda. Kupmy cukier, żeby tutaj mógł sobie... zrobić sobie troszkę tych eliksirków. Dzisiaj na 25. Krwawy korzeń, to jest to samo. A, bo tu potrzebuję 2 sztuki cukru. To wolę tego groga stworzyć. No, cukier brakuje. Dobra. My to będziemy powoli kończyć. Tu żeśmy wszystko ogarnęli.
We will win.
Ja pierdziu, jakie tu wszystko jest rozległe, rozbudowane. 40 minut tu siedzę i nie wiem, czy jakiś tam ułamek procenta żeśmy tutaj obszukali. Zbadali wszystkiego.
I know nothing
I'll
about
know who to
crystal
blame
magic.
if something goes missing.
Can you...
If...
Can you...
If...
O, da, a chociaż nie mam kasy. O, złoty kielich, to się akurat nie przyda. Dobra, lecimy stąd. I co, moi drodzy, będziemy kończyć.
Zakir doesn't care that others are poor.
Magnus, jest nasz Magnus.
Where in the world is my soap?
It's going to happen soon.
Ah, shit, no.
Moi drodzy, to byłoby na tyle. Tu się nic nie dowiemy na razie, bo nie mam pieniędzy. Kończymy ten odcinek, bo 50 minuta wybiła. Z kilkoma osobami żeśmy pogadali, ale tutaj jest jeszcze naprawdę wiele rzeczy do obczajenia na tym obozie magów, przepraszam. Także tutaj będziemy dalej kontynuować, przepraszam, rozmowę z pozostałymi. Ej, patrzcie, że tu mamy ścieżek. Ja cię pierdziu. Jakie zakamarki. Będziemy tu eksplorować tą wyspę. Myślę, że tutaj zabawimy kilka odcinków na pewno. Mapa jest ogromna. Mamy masę zadań. Także jest tutaj co robić. Także to tyle. Dzięki za wspólną grę. Trzymajcie się. Hej, hej.